like men and women's body count should be viewed the same, or is there differences between the two?
Alright, let's get involved.
Okay, now do you guys view men and women's body counts the same, or is there differences between the two?
Who cares? Me, nigga.
Are there differences between the two?
There are differences. There's always double standards when it comes to females and males.
I agree.
If a female
And it shouldn't be like
a high body count, whatever you consider to be high, we're looked at as a whole.
Right.
And if a guy has a high body count, he's praised for it because he's the man.
You smart.
I think double standards, especially on this campus, are ridiculous.
double standards.
So why do you feel like society views it as that?
Because women have been penned down since the beginning of history.
Yes, since the beginning
and
of
so
history.
that's just the way the social constructions have made it to be that way.
Right.
Stop.
I like that word. I like that. So
It has made it to be that way, and unfortunately, we have to live with those kind of things until we can change the world.
Let's view women and males body counts. Are there differences between the two, or are they the same?
Women can only have 7.
Why 7?
What is 7? Your wife card is revoked. You cannot be full. You cannot be a wife.
I think it can just be
A girl can have 7 bodies. That's it. A man can have 30.
I really want to know what Prince has to say about this, because I know you gave me some theories, over the past 2 years, just about this whole situation. So, do you have anything to say?
How you guys view females and males body counts? Is there differences between the two, or are they the same? Let me ask the females.
if we have 20 bodies, no nigga is talking to me. If I have 20 bodies, no nigga is talking to me.
Nah, but like,
a fact.
it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that.
Why?
Double standards. What do you mean why?
Alright, because I think that I'm like a low-key feminist. Like I think that women should be equal to men in all aspects. Like not just like everyone thinks that it means like like you're trying to demean men. We're trying to make us more than what we are. That's not what it is. Like I'm just trying to be equal to men.
Are you done?
But there's a double standard. Unfortunately, we can't do nothing about that. Like if a girl has more bodies than a guy, then like obviously they're so close. Than a guy, like obviously everyone's gonna be looking at her. They're gonna look at her like she's bugging. But if it's a nigga, like who cares?
He the man. No, he the man.
He is the man.
Unfortunately.
Now, males, how do y'all feel about that?
Completely agree. Yeah. No, it's a double standard. It's unfortunate, but it's sad, but like, fuck it. I think it's the same. Even though, I guess society doesn't view it as that, it should be the same because it's the same thing. Body count to body count.
So if your wife had 30 plus just like you would be cool with that?
Oh, you said my wife. She wouldn't be my wife.
Man, look, it is what it is, man. Like, society not gonna look at it that way. You know, society always gonna bash the woman. But I think, if kids grew up thinking that women had the same body count as men, things like that, they could just casually date, things like that, it wouldn't be frowned upon. But because society rose up, because we grew up in a society where women are frowned upon in that term or for their body image, that it's always going to be frowned upon. It's never going to be
just
cool.
be tight for me. That's what I care about.
I'm with the thing of like, all that body count shit. Like for a girl, I'm not trying to see that. Like, you up there, like especially if it's multiple niggas that I know. Nah,
Long story short, just don't tell me. And if you tell me lie,
if I don't know, then
if you tell me lie, because if you tell me you got anywhere near double digits,
it's a wrap.
I feel personally that it's the same thing, and I feel like girls get a lot of shit for having a lot of bodies, and I don't know why.
But when the guy does, they all do the bad.
Yes.
It's all good.
And then girls are always like slut shamed for it, or they're called like a hoe, where they're like, oh, like I don't want to mess with her, I don't want to get into a relationship with her because her body count is high. But like honestly, that doesn't even define who a person is. Like,
I think it depends on how they got their body. It was how you got the body.
Like if they was with their boyfriends compared to like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Boyfriends.
Instead of getting triple team.
It was just wondering once in a while.
Yeah, edit that.
I feel like there shouldn't be a difference, but there is. If a girl has, let's say, 10 bodies or like 15, should be considered a guy. But a guy is like, that's a norm. But I don't think body counts matter. People tell you like, oh, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore once you get to college, but people talk, and not only that, like, they judge you. Nobody wants to be judged, even if you don't care about what people say. It doesn't feel good to hear that, oh, you're a hoe, and you know that you're not that way. So
have sex. Terrible.
Yeah. God forbid I have more than like 4 bodies.
Has a double-digit body count. That's, I mean, let's say she was having sex with one guy and then she's having sex with another guy the other night. I would consider her a homicide.
Body count depends on the person and how you view, like how you feel about it. Like if you view sex, like if you put sex on a high pedestal, then I guess body count means a lot to you. But if sex isn't really anything, then like the person body count shouldn't matter.
So to you, it's more about the actual person and not about the gender?
No, it's not about the gender.
Women and like having sex, I feel like you should be able to have sex with people.
Just like a guy can go to his friends and be like, yo, I just fucked up the other night, and get in your chat talking it up. Like if I do that as a female, you shouldn't be like.
And I don't know, I feel like a guy, like if you're having sex with like 15 girls, I feel like you're a hoe just as much as I was.
Yeah, that's true. I think it shouldn't be viewed the same.
Why?
I mean, it should be, but it's not, and that's the problem.
It should be.
Because when you hear a guy has like 30 bodies, it's like, oh, like it's like not as big of a deal. But when you hear a girl, it's just like,
It's still big of a deal either way, because you're still like, holy shit, 30?
But still, like a guy and a girl. When you hear a girl has 30 bodies, that's like, she's gross.
Do you guys see any differences between a male and a female's body count, or is there the same thing?
I think people judge it different. I feel like it's the same.
It's the same, but girls get judged for it.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Because it's double standard. And guys do whatever they want, but if a girl like has too many bodies, she's sexy.
What's your opinion on male and female body counts? Like, are there differences between the two, or are they the same?
I mean, there's always gonna be that.
There's always gonna be that stereotype and that double standard. But me, I don't know. You do what you want.
But I mean, like, that double standard isn't going nowhere ever. So it's like, a guy can have as many body counts as he wants and he's a man, but if a girl has over a certain amount of body count, she's a hoe.
You smart.
I mean, that's not changing though, so you just gotta
Word.
live with it.
Why do you think society looks at it that way?
Because a girl's supposed to be pure in this little dainty thing, and it's just like when a guy see that she's not like that, they feel away.